Good evening, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. We are going to have a discussion on perfect perfection. Perfect perfection. Perfection, then adjective is perfect perfection. When we have read the book, that the small book on the mother, nothing short of a perfect perfection satisfies her. Nothing short of a perfect perfection satisfies her. She is the mother. Her expectation is that, and her demand is that. You can come with any form, any idea, any shape. Other course, come as a hero. I can't. Come as a warrior. At least you can fight. That is not also possible. Come as a yogi. At least you can do the yoga. No, that is not also possible. And finally, mother course, come as a child. That's what you can do. That simplicity, that humility must be there. At least come with like that, with that. But actually, there must be the purity and shamelessness. There must be purity and shamelessness with you. That is what is required. Here, nothing short of a perfect perfection satisfies her. She is ready to face an eternity of toil. That is mother and her greatness. That is the beauty of Sri Aurobindo's writing. The very truest truth he has placed before us. We have to remember, we have to recognize, and we have to go through. That is what the requirement. And Sri Aurobindo quotes, an eternal perfection is moving us into its own image. We are not. We have forgotten who really we are. Our shapes are disfigured. We are here without knowing our proper identity. We don't know who really we are. He searches for himself, and from himself he runs, and finding himself, he thinks it other than he. That is the characteristic of the human being. Searches himself, and from himself he runs. Finding himself, he feels it other than he. Can't even know himself. Can't identify. That is the problem with man. And eternal perfection is moving us into its own image. You can't say why I am here, why I am there, why I am in this shape, why don't I change. These are not questions. But the question, the realization is like this. Everything, there is a meaning in his curve and line. Whatever is being done, that is for the best of ours. You must remember. You must be very sincere. You must be very conscious. And what is happening, even if the worst art, there is a meaning in its curve and line. So you must take it lightly and pleasurely, but with confidence. And being a conscious human being, you must remember, an eternal perfection is moving us into its own shape. You can't say this is good, this is bad, this is of my choice, this is not up to my preference. I did expect something, but I got something else. I did not expect that beautiful thing I will get. That's what really the thing you are moving forward to. An eternal perfection is moving us into its own image. The individual can't be perfect until he has surrendered all. He now calls himself to the divine being. This is surrender, because the entire principle of this yoga, integral yoga, is a surrender. Even it is called also yoga of surrender. Without surrender, nothing true can be done, nothing great can be done, nothing vast can be done. Surrender is absolutely required, because Sri Aurobindo quotes, this transformation can be done only by power infinitely greater than man's force. Infinitely, can you imagine? Not a billion, not a trillion, lakh, crore, thousands, hundreds. Infinitely greater than the man's force, initially quoted, without an unaided effort. Okay, unaided means some aid will be there. I am going to small people or some group. and they will be coming to help, to our aid, help. It does not require that much. But infinitely greater than man's force. For that, actually, it is beyond the human dream also. That reality you forget. For that, its surrender is absolutely essential. The individual can't be perfect until he has surrendered all. He now calls himself to the divine being. What you have, what you are, what you think, what you feel, what you realize, everything must be surrendered. Until now, he calls himself to the divine beings. Then, beautiful divine message is there from the Master. Until mankind gives all, it has to God. What it has, everything must be given to God. Until that point is reached, I mean, until you have not given everything what you have to the God, never shall there be a perfected society. Not only of the individual, Sri Aurobindo speaks of it, he speaks of after this human being, individual human being moves towards a couple of steps towards the society. Until mankind gives all it has to God, never shall be there a perfect society. Perfect society. Society means not one or two people are giving. Everything you have to give. Because you know, Supraman, you are trying to reach that level. You are in essence in need of Superman to become the Superman. You want to be a Superman. For that, actually, individual is the key. That is good. But it needs a group, a race, a world. Even the radiant children of God, they can't be. Even Avatar himself can't fulfill. For that, actually, a race, a world is necessary, a group is necessary, and Mother is preparing. Maybe our this study circle group and all these divine groups, they are in the preparatory stage, and the things have been guided, arranged, and in charged by the Divine Mother. Mother quotes, I am permanently in charge. I will be there in a supramental body in the supramental world. I am permanently in charge. I am preparing, shaping, guiding everything by the Divine Mother. For that, actually, until mankind gives all to it has to God, never shall a perfected society, never shall there be a perfected society. It is only by perfection of the soul within, soul's perfection, individual perfection, seeing the outside and the outer format, outer image. We are now, Sri Aurobindo goes forward into the little deep in depth. It is only by the perfection of the soul within that the outer environment can be perfected. Not only he, not only his beings, but outer environment can be perfected. For that, actually, to perfect the outer environment, one has to be very perfect in getting personal perfection, soul perfection of the soul. Soul is within you. You have to go and get and perfect it. Once it is perfected, inside, within, soul within, the outer environment can be perfected. When having succeeded, thou findest still much to do. Rejoice and go forward. You are going forward. You are achieving something. Still, don't block it. Don't be there. Don't get satisfied. After succeeding, thou findest still much to do. A long way to go. Go forward. For the labor is long before the real perfection. Labor is long. Okay, somebody has not gone. Yesterday, my friend was calling me during the late night. He belongs to another category. He told some people are saying they are doing the sadhana and all. Like this, he was going that way. We are some people, some stipulated people are there. Counted few, maybe their number may be 100. We are preparing for that. Okay, it's good. Second, I want to, after my retirement, I want to write something, some books on this spiritualism. I had nothing to say. Okay, it's you do. But thing is that you must remember, whatever you want to do, everything is done. Have you read it? No. You are in the lower class with a lower guru. You come forward and see this vastness. It is something like an infinite sea. vast sea, vast sky, vast, tallest mountain. But actually standing, without looking at those, you are standing somewhere near a five-storied building, and you expect, I can do something. Do, let us try. And a long time you will be spared, because time is very short. Time and tide wait for none. Very short. At a glance, if you go on looking at you, you will find and you will feel that things are running away from you like anything. And next one, Sri Aurobindo quotes, a perfect perfection must have something in it of the stop of hero and even of the titan. Sri Aurobindo does not exclude anything. He tries to take up everything. In that hymn to Durga Sutra, you must have learned. Mother, give to our heart and mind a titan strength, titan's energy. To our heart and mind, a titan strength and a titan's energy. But on the contrary, to our soul intelligence, a God's character and knowledge. Titan strength, titan's energy, soul and intelligence, God's character and knowledge. Both are required for the perfect perfection. Both have the need. You can't neglect one, and you can try to double your essence with something. All perfect perfection must have something in it. The stop of the hero and even of the titan. Stop of the hero and even of the titan. Both are required. Because we are going for that. You have to going to achieve something that is greater than the greatest. Those people who think this is the greatest, you are going to achieve something greater than the greatest. Even higher. For that actually you must have the stop of something, stop of the hero and even of the titan. Again, Sri Aurobindo quotes beautifully one nice divine message from the Master Mahayogi. The perfection of man lies in the unfolding of the ever perfect spirit. Perfection of man lies in the unfolding of the ever perfect spirit. Ever perfect spirit. There is a great phrase. Spirit, perfect spirit, ever perfect spirit. And it is now itself, it has to be unfolded. The perfection of man lies in the unfolding of the ever perfect spirit. And again, one can aspire for more perfection so as to become more perfect instrument of the divine. Divine does not, in the divine work, only ordinary people can't participate. See, so many people were there, but actually when this Setubandhu was being constructed, some people like some beings like monkeys, bear, something like a Gunduchi, they took part. But in Ajodhya, so many people were there, and they were his own patrons. He was the king. So many people were there, followers, but nobody could be there. They were not called in. They could not be able to know. They could not be able to help in the divine manifestation, divine work. For that, actually, one can aspire for more perfection so as to become a more perfect instrument of the divine. So don't get satisfied. Try to better yourself every day. Before coming for learning, you must know that you know nothing. You must be sure that you know nothing. If somebody knows I know everything, then gone. That ego is packed. So where is the room for learning? No other go you have to go. To be made oneself with God above and God in man and God in the world. That unification. How? To be made oneself with God above. First condition. Second, God in man inside. Third, God in the world. Outwardly it is seeking. Is the sense of liberation and secret of perfection. But we don't know what really this God is. Every day we keep going temple with some prasad, incense stick, some flower, some prasad. That is what we boast of, that we have achieved a lot. We went to meet the God. We have our divinity awakened. But the thing is that you must be very serious, because if you are not willing to go, then it is another factor, another problem. If you are deciding to go, and you have crossed a longer distance, you must be very much conscious. Knowingly, consciously you go. Even one step you are proceeding, that is better than unconsciously moving 100 steps. To be made oneself with God above and God in man and God in the world is the sense of liberation and the secret of perfection. All perfection of which the outer man is capable is only a realizing of the eternal perfection of the Spirit within him. Realize that inside you. Only by a breaking of our limitation can a higher and more enduring perfection can come. Expect that liberation. And liberation will come how? This liberation will come how? To be made oneself with God above and God in man and God in the world. These are three things. With that only the liberation will come. That is the sense of liberation. And that is the secret of perfection. For that actually what you have to do? Breaking our limitation. We are in the limits. We have to break that limits. And once this limit is broken, limitations are gone, then higher and more enduring perfection can come. If you are inside in the limits, then not at all possible to see the greater and higher perfection. That is what the requirement. Time is up. We have to wait for the next class. Thank you.